Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's the UFO, one of Bratislava's many fine restaurants. It hovers 84 metres above the River Danube, offering 360-degree views of the city. And this stunning space is where we begin our white-hot incentive tour of the Slovak capital.
Now, of course, this looks like a wonderful place for incentive programs. What kind of events take place here?
You can use this restaurant as an excellent venue for dinner for up to 200 people for reception, or you can have a nice seated dinner for 110 people, or you can use it as an exclusive place for a small board meeting.
So it's a pretty flexible space then. With respect to other incentives within Bratislava, what's on offer?
First of all, there are many wine incentive activities, so activities related to wine production, because this is one of the major wine producing regions in Slovakia. Another group of activities is related to automotive, because there are several important car plants here in Bratislava and in Slovakia, because Slovakia is one of the major car producers in Europe today. And the third opportunity would be, for example, rafting at the channel in Cunovo, very close to Bratislava.
Lots to choose from. I guess we better get eating.
Dobrú chuť, enjoy your meal.
The Cunovo Rafting and Water Sports Centre was built in the 1990s as part of a water power project for the River Danube. It's more than 250 metres of raging water, and it's also used by the Slovak Olympic team for training. This place has serious incentive potential. In fact, it's said that once you go down the rafting chute, you're going to want to go down it again and again and again. So, to put that theory to the test, I'm going to invite our very own Meeting the World incentive expert, Peter Roythorne, to have a go. Pete, come in. Now, Pete, the key to one of these incentives is that everybody's involved. So what are you going to be looking for from this particular activity?
Well, essentially, I'm looking for something that isn't, obviously I want an adrenaline rush, I want to enjoy it, but what I don't want to come out is absolutely terrified. That's the last thing you want is to have a group of people come down and have half the group go, oh no, actually I couldn't do that again. So I think, the art of a good incentive is really to find that balance. From what I've seen, these guys are well structured, they're well set up, they're not leaving anything to chance. You get the proper training, you get fully kitted out, and I've got 3 other guys on the boat with me, so I'm looking forward to it.
Well, let's go, mate.
Bring it on.
So, Pete, how was that?
That was awesome. That was absolutely fantastic. I mean, it strikes that perfect balance. It's not so terrifying that you think, actually, I can't do that again. Yeah, we had a couple of sort of quite hairy moments when we were going backwards, and I'm thinking, I don't quite think this is supposed to be happening, but yeah, I mean, the only thing I would say is don't do it if you're not prepared to get wet. I mean, this doesn't really, I'm wearing a wetsuit, so it doesn't really show the whole sort of damage, I suppose, but yeah, we got soaked. It was good. I'm going to do it again.
Fantastic. That's what they said, and that's what you're going to do. Wonderful, Pete. Thank you.
Thank you.
As you might expect from a country with a strong automotive industry, Slovakia has its very own Formula 1 standard racing circuit. The Slovakia Ring is proving increasingly popular with incentive groups, where delegates can go for a spin around the track in Slovakia's very own car, the K1.
Once again, our incentive action man Pete Roythorne put the Slovakia Ring through its paces.
So Pete, how was that? Exciting?
That was absolutely amazing. There are patches in that where apparently you're pulling about 1.5 G and it feels like it. And there are bits of that. I mean, I'm glad I'm with somebody here who's apparently been racing the track since he was 6 years old, because just some of it you just think, I have no idea what's coming up next. That was fantastic. In fact, I'm going to go around again.
I'll leave you to it. Cheers.
Thanks, Ian.
After an amazing day on the Bratislava Incentive Trail, we spent the evening relaxing at the Crowne Plaza, the city's largest convention hotel, with great facilities including an array of event spaces and even a terrace with a herb garden used by the hotel chefs. It really was the perfect end to a perfect day.
We are very famous for our fresh philosophy. It's tied into the concept of our restaurant and the garden and the organic products we use. We start with the breakfast already, where you can have your nice vegetables and cottage cheeses and fresh pastries and a really nice bakery. And then for your conference lunch, we do live cooking of pasta and we season it with the herbs we have in our own garden.
That's great, Julia. Thanks very much for talking to us.
You're very welcome, and meet you in Crowne Plaza.